Hey everyone, welcome. Today we're going to take a culinary tour of New Zealand actually, to figure out what makes its food so unique. We're talking fresh seafood, ancient traditions, the works. Let's go explore the real taste of Aotearoa. So when you picture New Zealand, what comes to mind? I bet it's those incredible landscapes, right? But have you ever stopped to think about what the country actually tastes like? The answer, well, it might not be what you expect. Because, it's so much more than you think. It's this amazing mix of flavors that comes from its huge coastlines, its rich farmland, and some really ancient traditions. So today, we're going to explore 10 iconic dishes that really tell the story of this incredible place. Okay, so our journey's going to start right where the land meets the sea. I mean, think about it. New Zealand is an island nation with over 15,000 kilometers of coastline, so it's absolutely no surprise that the seafood there is just world class. So for our first stop, what's on the menu? We've got three coastal classics. We're talking about timeless fish and chips, the totally unique green-lipped mussels, and a super rich seafood chowder. First up, you've got a classic that's loved everywhere. I'm talking about perfectly fried fish, all golden and flaky, with a big side of hot, crispy potatoes. It's just one of those simple pleasures, and it's even better when you're eating it right by the sea, listening to the waves. All right, next up is something you literally can't find anywhere else in the world, the green-lipped mussel. This is a true New Zealand specialty, and believe me, these are not your average mussels. They are huge, they're vibrant, and they're just packed with this incredibly fresh flavor. A lot of times, they're just steamed with a little garlic and white wine because you really want that natural taste to shine through. And to wrap up our little tour of the ocean's bounty, there is nothing like a warm bowl of seafood chowder. I mean, this is the ultimate comfort food, especially on a cool day. It's this creamy, hearty soup just overflowing with the freshest local fish and shellfish. You'll find it in pretty much every coastal pub. Okay, so from the coast, let's head inland a bit. It's time to check out some of those hearty classics that are really the backbone of Kiwi comfort food. These are the dishes that come from the country's amazing agricultural heartland. So here we have two absolute favorites for meat lovers, but they couldn't be more different. On one side, you have the famous lamb roast. A big, juicy sit-down meal that's perfect for a family dinner. And then on the other side, you've got the iconic meat pie, a hot, savory, handheld snack that's pretty much a national treasure you can eat on the go. And you can't talk about Kiwi classics without mentioning the legendary Kiwi burger. It starts as a massive, juicy beef burger. But what makes it a Kiwi burger? Well, that's the fried egg and, this is the important part, sliced beetroot. I know, but that sweet, earthy slice is completely non-negotiable. It's what makes it. And of course, New Zealand is famous for its dairy, so you absolutely have to try the cheese. A simple cheese platter is the perfect way to do it. It just showcases all that incredible local produce. You get a selection of fresh and creamy cheeses, everything from sharp cheddars to amazing soft blues. Okay, now it's time for something really special. We're going to talk about a culinary tradition that is just so deeply woven into the country's cultural fabric. We're talking about the Maori hangi. So what exactly is a hangi? Well, the word actually refers to two things, the meal itself and the ancient Maori method used to cook it. Basically, it's food cooked using superheated rocks buried in a pit oven. It's a technique that's been passed down for generations, and honestly, it's just as much about community as it is about the food. And the whole process is just fascinating. First, a pit gets dug in the ground. Then, special stones are heated in a fire until they are absolutely scorching hot. Those stones go into the pit, and then baskets filled with meat and vegetables are placed on top. The whole thing is covered with earth and left to slow cook for hours, just steaming away in its own juices. So what's the result of all that incredible effort? Well, the food gets this unique flavor that's kind of hard to put into words. Our source material says it best, really simply but perfectly. The food is smoky and very special. It's like you're literally tasting history. All right, to finish up our tour, let's look at the sweeter side of things and dive into New Zealand's amazing cafe culture. It's something that has definitely made its mark on the rest of the world. First up, we have to talk about the pavlova. It's a total national icon. You've got this crisp meringue shell on the outside, but when you break into it, the inside is all soft and marshmallowy. Then it's topped with whipped cream and fresh fruit, usually kiwi fruit and passion fruit. It's just an unbelievably light and delicious dessert. And what goes perfectly with a slice of pavlova? Well, how about the coffee that New Zealand helped make famous all over the globe, the flat white? It just hits that perfect sweet spot between a strong, rich shot of espresso and this smooth, velvety layer of steamed milk, or microfoam. It's strong, but so smooth. Wow, okay, we have covered a lot of ground, haven't we? So let's do a quick recap. We're going to put together the ultimate culinary checklist for anyone who wants to get a true taste of New Zealand. So this little guide right here really sums up the incredible variety we've been talking about. I mean, look at this. You've got everything from the juicy and warm lamb roast to the crispy and salty fish and chips. You can go for the fresh and savory green-lipped mussels, or that hot and hearty meat pie, or maybe the smoky, special taste of a hangi is calling you, or the sweet, soft pavlova. This list is basically your perfect guide to the 10 essential flavors of New Zealand. So when you put it all together, New Zealand's flavor isn't just one thing. It's this rich tapestry, right? It weaves together that freshness from the sea, hearty traditions, ancient cooking methods, and that cool modern cafe culture. So from a smoky historic hangi all the way to a perfect flat white, my question for you is, which flavor of New Zealand are you going to seek out first?